Hello everyone, welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. First we're going to start with a little bit of humor. Who's there? You're up who? You're up early, aren't you? A little bit of humor. Okay, so do you have paper and a pen or pencil handy? Perhaps your paper from last class period? Because we are going to do paragraph 5 of our essay. In other words, the conclusion. I'm excited. Are you excited about that? I hope so. So come on over here. Okay. Oh, let's see. What color marker shall we use? Purple. Okay. So we're doing conclusion. And remember, the conclusion is all about wrapping up your essay. Your final thoughts. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is it. This is it. This is the exciting part. Don't let the steam leave the engine. Keep up the excitement of your essay. If you've been excited for 4 paragraphs, make this last paragraph just as exciting. Okay? All right. So come on over. As I said, we're doing paragraph 5, the conclusion, and we need to make sure that we start. Again, this is a review, somewhat. We need to start with in conclusion, and you'll note that I circled the punctuation marks because they are very important. You need to check for your punctuation. So we've got in conclusion, comma. Now, what did I tell you when we went through paragraph 5 few class periods before? I told you that when you do this sentence, you start with in conclusion and then give a final thought. What's the last thing you want to share with me about your topic? Okay? So here we're dealing with movies. You're dealing with what? Yes, exactly. Good. Singers. Okay. So, here's my final thought. I read through my essay and I said to myself, what's the final thought that I want to share? Making sure I don't repeat and that I don't start up a new paper. Suspense movies are fun to watch. That's my final thought. Note, it's only one sentence long. Just one sentence. That's it. You can make a short sentence, you can make it a long sentence, but only one sentence. Then, as we talked about before, we have our quote. Be creative about this. Okay? Be creative. Think what you wrote. What did I write about singers? What did I write about movies? And come up with something that would be a great wrap-up, backup, so to speak. Okay? A backup to that final thought, to that little wrap-up there. Okay? As my friend says, comma, quotation marks, suspense movies keep you on the edge of your seat. Period. Quotation marks. Again, comma on the outside, period on the inside. Remember that. So here's your quote. Finally, you end the conclusion with what? Very short sentence. All you write is, I agree. And I circled the exclamation mark because you need to have that. I agree. So you are agreeing with this quote. Okay, so check your quote. Make sure that you're not contradicting. That you're not saying something here and then you go, I don't agree. Okay? Because that you don't want that. So make sure. I agree. So we have what? How many sentences do we have, folks? Just 3. That's it. How much easier can it be to do the conclusion? And I know some of you have been working on the conclusion. Okay? So that's fine. This is your final chance to check that conclusion and see, is it really what I want? Okay. So 3 sentences only, nothing more. So let's come over here to this side. I'm going to come from this side. All right. Some pointers. Okay, I underlined that to make sure you understand a final thought. And coming over here, your final thought must start with, again, in conclusion, comma. Okay, in conclusion. We can't make it any easier for you, can we? Okay, followed by the final thought, your last thought. Okay, what do you want to leave the reader with that you haven't already said? And yet you're not starting up a new topic. So watch that. Okay. Then your quote. Okay, for today's assignment, which I'll get into a bit down the road, keep in mind, be creative. If you need to, feel free to even change your quote. You might look at your final thought and go, you know what? I'm thinking my quote is contradicting my final thought. Can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. So again, be creative. Punctuation. Note the quote. Your comma is out here. It's on the outside, looking in. Okay. Your period's on the inside. The period is going, ha, ha, ha. I'm inside. I'm nice and cool. You're out there sweating. Ah. Okay. Think of it that way. Okay. Must end with I agree, exclamation point. Okay? 3 sentences. That is it. Just those 3. All right? Now, for your assignment, which is due when? When? Yes, today. So when you're done with it, send it immediately where? To my address. Okay? So for today's assignment, really easy. You're doing the conclusion. So what you're doing is finding, after you reread the rest of your essay, figuring out your final thought. And then attach your quote and I agree. Again, if you're not happy with your quote, go back to being creative and come up with something new. Okay? So, in essence, you're only having to think of one new sentence. But I need to see how many sentences. Let me hear you guys. What? 3. Yes, you said it. 3. I need to see 3 sentences. That's all I want to see. Please do not give me paragraphs 1 through 4. I'm not looking at it. I'm only looking at the conclusion. Okay? If you have any questions regarding today's assignment, any questions at all, please email me. Okay? Again, it is due today. Have a good day. Till next time. Bye-bye.